So, listen, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a quick salad, what I think is one of the most delicious ways to eat a good steak. I've peeled a raw beetroot. You can use red, purple, white, golden, mixed colour ones. I don't want to cook it. I want to shave it, I want to have it in a salad, and I want it to be delish. Right? I've got either a speed peeler, or good knife skills, or a little microplane, and I'm just going to lightly shave this beetroot. And beetroot and beef are very good friends. They really do get on with each other. But you've got to make them taste nice. And for that, you definitely need a pinch of salt, a little bit of pepper, and you want lemon juice or good quality vinegar, right? Just a little bit to sort of spike it. Let's turn this meat again. Lovely. So a little bit of lemon juice.
Can you smell, Pete? Can you?
Oh, it's great.
It's incredible, you know. It's all the smells, the meats and the rosemary, whatever you put them in.
A little bit of olive oil, about 3 times the olive oil to the lemon juice. And then let's mix this around. Very simple, very, very quick. Obviously, because it's raw, nutritionally it's so much better for you. Beetroots are really good for you. Watercress. Watercress and beef, incredible, right? So there you go. I haven't even dressed it, but the red, the green, marvellous.
It's a great colour.
Now, I'm talking about best friends again. Beetroot loves horseradish. Many countries, Denmark, Sweden, beetroots and horseradish and mackerel and raw fish and all the smoked fish, salted fish, all that. Beef and horseradish are also best friends. Right, turning it for the final time. That's going to be just over medium rare. Right, I'm going to take that off in a second and rest it. So, a very simple salad. I'm going to, just a little bowl. Lovely. So that steak now, it's had about 4 minutes. Off it comes, onto a plate. The pan's off the heat. There you go. Gas off.
It's a good idea to put the rest of the steak on a plate that's got a lip on it. Something that's got a lip. Otherwise, because, when it rests, you get all these gorgeous resting juices that come out that taste so good.
And that's like your gravy, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you don't have it on something that's going to hold it, if you just have it on a board, you'll find it will be all over the tabletop or the floor.
Absolutely. And at this point, when that lovely juice is coming out, I pour a little bit of good oil, extra virgin oil, in the bottom of the pan, right? That will mix with those lovely pan juices that you can see them just pouring in.
On the bottom of the plate,
like
you
that.
mean? Yeah, bottom of the plate?
Yeah, absolutely. They'll come out more and more so. And a tiny, tiny squeeze of lemon juice.
I love lemons, sir.
Just a tiny bit. They do that. I learnt that in Italy as well, Gennaro, from your lot. Your lot.
They're all right, the Italians, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all right, the Italians.
Did you know when I was a little boy, I remember I used to buy meat special just to fry, and then after they fried, they used to get holder and just squeeze the blood out. Really? Blood, yes. The meat was, you can't.
But why
then
did they
squash
do that?
with the lemons, and they used to give it to us to drink. And that was disgusting.
You didn't eat the meat then?
No, you didn't eat the meat.
Oh, that sounds a bit like beef tea, doesn't it? The old things that they used to make when you were ill back in the Victorian days.
That was true, that when you were not well, you have to drink out of the plate. I don't want it. You have to. You had to.
Did it do the trick, though? Did it make you feel better?
I don't know. It was disgusting.
So listen, guys, over here, I've got a couple of tablespoons of creme fraiche. This is called a horseradish, and I haven't got a clue why. It is very large. It's slightly scalloped end.
It's horseradish.
And it's about the same size as a horse's,
Radish.
Horseradish grows wild. You wouldn't believe. I reckon there's probably horseradish growing within 5 miles of anywhere in England.
That is cultivated.
It's the biggest weed. But you peel it, you grate it. It's furiously hot. Of course, you can use the jarred stuff. I've mixed the horseradish to taste in the creme fraiche with a little spike of lemon juice. Taste it. It does, it needs and requires salt to make it work, and lemon juice. And that is beautiful over the lovely steak. And all I'm going to do now, I think, is serve this on a nice big plate. You can do this at the table, but if I slice this actually on the plate, then you're going to make the most of those juices. I'm just going to slice up that steak about a centimetre thick at an angle. The lovely thing about that ribeye steak, the reason it's better than the fillet and the sirloin and the rump is because it's got that wonderful fat marbling throughout the whole little baby. And, the best bit, there's a little top bit of meat on the ribeye, which is a different cut that just joins it, which is the tastiest bit. I'm just going to put this around the plate. You don't have to do it sort of camp or nice or pretty or anything like that. Just put it around. But I'm only doing it because I'm serving it to you lot. Normally I just like it quite brave and robust in the middle. This salad, I haven't tossed the beetroot yet, but there's lemon and olive oil on the beetroots. I haven't tossed the watercress, because it would have been bleached by the beetroot. But the last minute, I just tossed that, a nice big, brave, most importantly, handful of beetroots and watercress there, a little bit more watercress, because that watercress and beef is, it's funny, when I was at college, they always used to put watercress next to the game and the beef, almost like a garnish, and no bugger used to eat it.